Alright, into Danger Pack, and today we're going to play a combo which would probably be more at home in customs, but there are definitely a lot of customs-like teams that you can make in Danger Pack as long as you get the correct RNG from the various random items. So I'm talking about Red Panda, of course, but then there's also Krill. I can't remember if I use Krill in this one or not, but we're definitely going to need Red Panda. Decent start here with double fan muscle and then double bombas, even though we don't get the level up. And I think we should be okay. Yeah, it's probably going to end up being a tie. A lot of these bombas versus bombas games end up being ties. So we do take the level now, and I think I'm just going to take the Shrew. I think Shrew, I take it almost every time when I know that I'm going to be going for Red Panda. You know, if we're greeding, we want to have as much gold available as possible to potentially get that level 2 Red Panda. I don't know if we do that in this one or not. But I think I'm also just going to take double Proboscis Monkey here and then accept whichever transformations that we get, since they're going to give us buffs from the Macaw. Should be okay for a draw here. Yep. And we actually get the correct order on the Proboscis Monkey as well, which is nice. Very fortunate there. We're trying to preserve level ups for turn 7, obviously. And then, yeah, I'm rearranging since I'm happy enough with Tapir. We'll just play the Pygmy Hog closer to the front and accept the fact that its ability is not going to do anything. And we actually win there, so that was quite fortunate. A lot of these times when I'm greeding for Red Panda, I just lose tons of lives early. But we get the Tapir ready for the level up. And it looks like I'm going to move things around a bit. Don't need any more Tapirs, we just need either a Taki or a Proboscis Monkey. And there's the Taki, so we can actually just give up on Proboscis. Sometimes it is nice on tier 4 to be leveling up into Bonobo, having it ready to be able to clone something from Red Panda, but maybe I don't know why I wasn't doing it in this particular instance. I've had plenty of games where my board ends up just being Bonobos and whichever pet the Red Panda transformed into. Yeah, they just lose 4 lives in a row and it's game over. So I think because of that, here I'm taking the Geometric Tortoise, which I think is one of the best units from this pack. At least in customs, obviously not quite as good in the pack itself. There was a while where I was playing for a specific Red Panda team, and I played a lot of games in a row, and I was having 2 to 3 level ups every single turn, every single run on turn 7, and getting no Red Pandas. So I think after that point, I actually started recording the stats to see how many times I was getting Red Panda, but eventually I just gave up. It's just too much effort. Should be fine here. Even though the damage that the Geometric Tortoise puts out is very low when the opposing units have low stats, we're still going to be able to chip away at this dog team. This might have been before Bison was changed as well. I should have mentioned that earlier. This is clearly before the update, so I'm sure some of the Danger Pack pets have been changed since then. So turn 9, and we haven't actually seen a Red Panda yet, but I am greeding for the Bonobo. I'm sure we're going to find a Red Panda pretty soon, because otherwise I wouldn't have made a video about this. And yeah, freeze the Vanilla Bean, which I think at the present moment is about to be changed on the test server to only be +2/+2, which I think is fine. That was definitely something that during testing I felt like Vanilla Bean was way too strong. Speaking of things that are incredibly strong, the new Cocoa Bean here transforms the tier 1 into a level 3 Nessie. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one either. But we get the double Cocoa Bean on the Red Panda and Bonobo, both of which have pretty terrible starting stats. The Tapir here actually gains enough health there to survive the Badger Blast, which is really handy. So another Vanilla Bean, and then I'm not sure why I took that level up. I guess just to make the Geometric Tortoise stronger. But there's also a specific item in the shop that I need, and maybe I haven't been paying attention, and maybe we've rolled past it here. I suppose it could also be that at this point I don't know what I'm going to get from the Red Panda, and maybe that informs my decision on what I do in terms of finding the correct perk for the Geometric Tortoise. But we're running out of time here. We need to sell stuff and bring the Red Panda and Bonobo in. So Red Panda comes in, and here we go. We get Real Velociraptor. So clearly a very common combo piece that you would see in customs all the time. And what we're going to do is use the Bonobo to immediately get a clone of it. That means that we can potentially return the same perk to the same pet twice. And actually there it is in the shop. Am I going to realize in time? Yeah, white truffle. So we'll freeze the white truffle. And then I'm going to put the white truffle on the Geometric Tortoise. So the idea here is that the tortoise is hopefully has enough health to survive the first jump attack, and then it will get the white truffle back, gain even more attack, and then jump attack again. So white truffle, yeah, because it's a consumable, it will work with Real Velociraptor. It's just often that when you have white truffle on a unit, you're expecting it to faint. You know, a lot of the white truffle teams in customs are using Spiny Bush Viper with low stats so that it just immediately faints when it jump attacks. And then I think we can take the Real Velo level up, even though it doesn't really help us. I guess it would mean that we can return the perk to the Tapir if it suffers an ailment. And I think Real Velociraptor will work. Okay, we're going to sell the Tapir and then take the Snow Leopard. We want something weak to faint to make the tortoise jump attack. Unfortunately, they have a very large Amami Rabbit, and we instantly lose the Geometric Tortoise. So yeah, we're changing tack. I mean, it's not going to make any difference in terms of the attack stat. I guess we're just going to keep feeding the tortoise and hope that we don't face more Amami Rabbits. But we should have two different feints now, and unfortunately, the Geometric Tortoise is not going to get to go twice there because they had a, 50-50 Behemoth on turn 14. So yeah, the hearts are kind of bleeding away pretty quick. We need to turn this around somehow. Okay, what am I doing here? Yeah, this is a salty check to see. Okay, it's just a combination of the roll team plus level 3 Behemoth quickly. And we'll protect the Real Velo. And then we need more health on the tortoise. We also just need an opponent that doesn't have any absolutely colossal units. Okay, here's an entire scaling team. I do wonder if this team looks eerily similar to a bounty that I've got on the website. It would be pretty funny if this was someone going for it. Probably more likely that it was just someone playing all scaling. But there we go. We do get to actually see the white truffle combo go off. Sadly, it was only in the final turn, but hey, I'll take it.